and all. Today, Anihara of Class 8 is here to speak a few words about the sixth goal of Sustainable Development Goals, clean water and sanitation. Every year, millions of people, most of children, die from diseases associated with inadequate water supply, sanitation and hygiene. More than 2.5 billion people have gained access to safe drinking water, adequate sanitation and hygiene. But 666 million people are still without. Clean water is crucial to survival, and its absence can impact the health, food security and livelihoods of the families across the world. Sustainable Development Goals have committed the international community to expand the international cooperation and capacity on water and sanitation related activities and programs. Through Goal 6, the countries of the world have resolved to achieve universal access to safe drinking water, adequate sanitation and hygiene to all in the next 15 years. In India, many programs including the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and the National Rural Drinking Water Program are started to improve water supply, sanitation and hygiene. Thank you and have a marvelous day.
Zero hunger. The world is not on track. It achieves zero hunger by 2030. If trends continue, the number of people affected by hunger would surpass 840 million by 2030. With more than a quarter of billion people potentially at the brink of starvation, swift action need to be taken to provide food and human rights relief to the most at risk region. Thank you.
I'm Ishana from class 6 and I am going to do any planting in the occasion of Yauvas and I am planting any aloe vera. So let's start. In ancient time, people were used aloe vera and its extract for medical purpose. It controls blood sugar and cholesterol and it prevents kidney stone and it hydrates our skin. Thank you.
I am Ginanath Pradeep of class 9 KV Taliseri. Today, as part of Yuvana activity, I am going to make the 5th day activity. The activity number 6.
Everyone, I am Pallavi CS of Class 8 Kendriya Vidyalaya Talasheri. For today's activity, Yauvas in Action, I am going to speak about SDGs. SDG means Sustainable Development Goals. There are total 17 goals to transform the world for persons with disabilities. From the 17 goals, today I am going to talk about Goal 15, Life on Land and its targets. Goal 15 is to protect, restore and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems. Sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reverse land degradation and halt biodiversity loss. Target 1. Conserve and restore terrestrial and freshwater ecosystems. Target 2. End deforestation and restore degraded forest. Target 3. End desertification and restore degraded land. Target 4. Ensure conservation of mountain ecosystems. Target 5. protect biodiversity and natural habitats. Target 6. Promote access to genetic resources and fair sharing of the benefits. Target 7. Eliminating poaching and trafficking of protected species. Target 8. Prevent invasive alien species on land and in water ecosystems. Target 9. Integrate ecosystem and biodiversity in governmental planning. Target A. Increase financial resources to conserve and sustainably use ecosystem and biodiversity. Target B. Finance and incentivize sustainable forest management. Target C. Combat global poaching and trafficking.
Vivekananda of class 6 KV Talsheri. As a part of Yuvana activity, I have selected the topic Life on Land as the 5th day activity. Teaching life on the land is the foundation of our life in the planet. We all are the part of ecosystem of the earth. We have caused severe damage to the earth through deforestation, losing natural habits and land degradation. The way to save our earth is to plant trees. Make life on land by planting trees.
Of class 9 Kendriya Vidyalaya Talsheri. As a part of Yuvana Arts, I am here with the 5th activity theme. I change for SDGs, Agenda for Sustainable Development. It's our duty to protect our land we live in. One of the steps we can take to protect our land is to reduce plastic pollution. Plastic pollution is the accumulation of plastics, objects and particles. In Earth's environment, it adversely affects wildlife habitat and humans. Plastic is naturally not biodegradable. Plastic pollution is the most widespread problem affecting the marine environment. It also threatens ocean health, human health, coastal tourism and also contributes to climate change. Try to reduce plastic pollution. Thank you.
Shaji of class 8 KV Talsheri appears in front of you to make a video about SDG 6, which is clean water and sanitation. The benefits of having access to an improved drinking water source can only be fully realized when there is also access to improved sanitation and adherence to good hygiene practices. Beyond the immediate obvious advantages of people being hydrated and healthier, access to water, sanitization and hygiene, known collectively as WASH, WASH. The fact that WASH is the subject of dedicated targets within the Sustainable Development Goal SDG 6 is testament to its fundamental role in public health and therefore in the future of sustainable development. Indeed, access to safe water and sanitation are human rights, as recognized in 2010 by the United Nations General Assembly. For universal fulfillment of these rights to become reality, we will need the right systems, well-resourced, capable institutions delivering services and changing behavior in resilient and appropriate ways. Thank you.
My name is Shivani MP. I am studying class 8th of KV Talsheri and now I am going to talk about quality education. People learn basic norms, rules, regulations and value of society through education. Moreover, high quality education enables us to lead a successful life, enhances our intelligence, skills, knowledge and brings positive changes in our life. Education lays the foundation stone for our future. The future of the country depends on a quality education being provided in every school and it plays a major role in the student education.
I am Niranjan Pramod of Class 8 Kendriya Vidyalaya Talasheri. Today I am going to say you some points to prevent climatic disaster such as flood, soil erosion, etc. Soil erosion can be caused due to cutting of trees. So we should plant trees. Planting trees will prevent soil erosion because of the roots which they have. Flood is caused due to soil erosion, plastic waste, etc. Mainly plastic waste, because plastic is a non-biodegradable waste and it also have a characteristic of waterproofing because it will prevent water from seep if we throw it in our area. We can prevent this by reducing and recycling the plastic.
My name is Anna of class 6 from Kendriya Vidyalaya Talasheri. As a part of Yuvana Day celebration, I am here with Yuvana in action. Topic: Climate action. Climate change is one of the most important issues that has impact on many aspects of human daily life. In recent years, the climate of the world is undergoing significant changes. To prevent the harmful effects of climate change, necessary steps should be taken immediately.
Hello everyone, I am Srinanda Prakash of class 8 from Kendriya Vidyalaya Talasheri. Today I am here on account of Bharat Scout and Guides Youth Day celebration. For today's activity, Yauvas in Action, I am here to share some initiative in the topic Gender Equality SDG 5. Here are some ways. Promote gender equality at home. It's important for parents to treat girls and boys equally. Parents are the first role models children have. So, if they grow up seeing gender inequality being exercised or tolerated in this relationship, they are more likely to be exposed to negative gender role stereotyping. It's important for parents to share household chores as well as outside chores. Participate equally in financial matters, exhibit joint decision making and treat each other with respect. Stop child marriage and sexual harassment. Child marriage is a major impediment to girls' education. In some part of the world, 50% of girls are married before the age of 18 and about 30% of girls 15 to 19 already have one child. If we want girls to be able to complete education, we have to end child marriage. Raise aspirations of girls and their parents. One of the key strategies must to be change how girls, families and societies imagine what girls can be and can do. We need to give girls images and role models that expands their dreams. And all forms of discrimination against all women and girls everywhere. Recognize and value unpaid care and domestic works through the provision of public services, infrastructure and social protection policies and the promotion of shared responsibility within the household and the family as nationally appropriate. Ensure women's full and effective participation and equal opportunities for leadership at all levels of decision making in political, economic and public life. Undertake reforms to give women equal right to economic resources as well as access to ownership and control over land and other forms of property, financial services, inheritance and natural resources in accordance with national laws. So, gender equality means that women and men and girls and boys enjoy the same right, resources, opportunities and protection. So, let's consider women, men and boy and girl as equal. Thank you.
Good morning to those who are present here. I am Navajot of class 7 going to present a Incredible India on occasion of Scout Youth Day, Day 3 celebration. Thank you. The Incredible India. The land as old as the history itself, in one world by oneself. Rich in silk, spices and cotton, attracted explore often. Famous for education, brought prosperity to the nation. Genius of many games lie here, which may now advance through the year. Mining of diamond like precious metal was known only in this settle. Harappan and Mohenjo-daro like civilization are the reason for today's modernization. And once visited, the memories gathered become unlimited of countless experience.
I am studying in 9th standard of Kendriya Vidyalaya Talasheri. I am a member of Bharat Scout and Guides. On the occasion of Youth Day celebration, I am here with the 6th activity, Yauvas TED Talk. Here I am going to talk about an event which changed my life. Serendipitous is a new word which I have learned today, which means an unplanned for today's discovery. I also had a serendipitous moment in my life which changed my life for the better. It was during my 9th class that I came across the book Heidi, written by Joanna Sparry, which talked about a 5-year-old young girl who wandered, learned and applied the things that she had learned about with so much love and compassion. The simplest language and good presentation of the book gave me the best habit of my life, which is reading. Here I am going to talk about an event which changed my life. Serendipitous is a new word which I have learned today, which means an unplanned for today's discovery. I also had a serendipitous moment in my life which changed my life for the better. It was during my 9th class that I came across the book Heidi, written by Joanna Sparry, which talked about a 5-year-old young girl who wandered, learned and applied the things that she had learned with so much love and compassion. The simplest language and good presentation of the book gave me the best habit of my life, which is reading. Heidi inspired me a lot. It gave me to look at around me much better and love people around me much deeper. These subtle changes gave me the idea that the habit of reading books would make me an individual with more confidence and empathy. From that day onwards, I would not end up without reading a few pages of a book. The horizon of my knowledge slowly widened and I became open to new things. Even the works at school became so much easier because I had something wonderful to look forward at the end of my day. I had traveled in 80 days with Phyllis Fogg, solved the mysteries with the famous spy, and had seen the majestic world of Hogwarts with Harry Potter, all just by sitting in the comfort of my room. I have areas where I struggled earlier, like writing a decent essay or speaking in front of a crowd. Both my linguistic and creative skills have been nourished during this period. So reading that one book gave the right direction to my life. So it's time to stop listening to me now and start reading a book. Thank you. I, Nihara of Class 8 is here to convey the message Say No to Plastics on behalf of Youth Day celebration by Bharat Scouts and Guides. Say no to plastics. Plastic causes many problems. Plastic pollution is the most widespread problem affecting the marine environment. It also threatens ocean health human health, coastal tourists, and contributes to climate change. The burning of plastics is another major problem. The burning of plastics releases toxic gases into the atmosphere and poses a threat to vegetation and human and animal health. Thousands of seabirds and sea turtles are killed each year after ingesting plastic. Many seabirds accidentally eat plastic and other marine debris floating in the ocean, mistaking it for food. Every year, the adults mistakenly feed plastic bottle tops and other plastic fragments to their young ones. Some birds get attracted towards the colorful plastic straws lying on the roadsides and ingest it. Plastic pollution is also there in forests too. The animals like deer and elephants usually smell food in plastic containers and swallows the food along with the plastic bags and containers. The 3 R's, reduce, reuse and recycle, helps in management of plastic waste. We can use stainless steel bottles instead of plastic bottles. Rather than using plastic straws, we can use steel straws for drinking. We can carry a jute or paper bag with us in place of plastic bags. There are many ways to use plastic bottles such as shown in the picture. We can also make hanging planters with plastic bottles for plants. Recycling of plastic is another way of managing plastic waste. Create awareness on recycling plastic waste to the society and motivate students to recycle. Thank you.